Hey everybody, this is Vero from Heaven Queen, and as you could see on my socials, I started a monthly Q&R. I collected a lot of your questions and put them in my notebook. So here we go. So the first question that I got was from Thomas McLean, and he wanted to know how I think about the people in the world today. Well, I think today is not much different than all the years before. You have good people, you have bad people. I think a lot of people are too self-centered. People forgot how it is to just be in nature and be free instead of only being on the phone. And I have to admit, I'm one of those persons now constantly on my phone because I got complaints I don't do too much on my social medias. Well, I thought I did pretty much already. So I use now my notebook instead of my notifications on my telephone. I do a lot of gardening now. And yeah, I think more people should do that. And I don't think people are born bad. Of course, how you grow up, in which area, in which condition shapes you, the things you go through in life. But yeah, I think everybody can be a good person if you choose to be. Hey, Missy. You will see occasionally a cat in the frames because otherwise they stand outside the door meowing all the time and we don't get to the questions. So once again, what do I think about how the people in the world are? They're people, what to expect. And I think I am blessed with our community that we have the best people in there. Thank you, Thomas. So the next question was from Arima. Could you name all the bands you took part of as a vocalist or as a musician? Yeah, I made a full list. I started at the school choir, the church choir. Then I joined my school band when I was a little bit older. I sang a lot, but because of my health, I had to stop singing for a while. So I started dancing. I've been a go-go dancer. I've been on major stages for over 20,000 people a night. So that gained my self-confidence. And I hope to do this with my own band later as well. Okay, following. I sang for 3 years at the Kitty Nightwish Weeks. Those are worldwide musicians coming together in Kitty, the hometown of Nightwish, where we did multiple concerts. And a lot of my fellow Kitty Nightwish musicians and singers are in really big bands. So it's not a small project. The guest vocalist. Okay, I was singing for Evil Drive in the song Legends Never Die and performed with them as well. Anicia from Spain, I sang The Dark Elven Queen. I worked for the Vivaldi Metal Project. You will hear me at Revolutionary Odyssey. And I actually performed with them also in Roma. That was beautiful. I really wish I could do that again. And for the Mystic Euphoria project, I sing with a lot of amazing women at the metal mashup. Aside from that, I did some smaller concerts together with Moran Magal and Helene Haparante. And of course, my own bands, first Maidens of the North that I had in Finland, and now with my own band, Heaven Queen. So I had some small projects here and there that I was just a guest on the stage, singing along as an invitation from comments. Oh, I forgot. I sang also with Sitan at Dark Malta. That was also a good one. Yeah, and I love collabs, so if anybody out there listens, hook me up. So thank you, Arima, and I'm coming to you with the second question you asked me. So this is a follow-up question from Arima. Does your next band's album has a launching date? Well, I wish I could say yay, but no, not yet. All the vocals are recording, the bass, the orchestras, the guitar. We're now waiting for the final touches of our drummer. And then it has to go into mix and master. And the pre-order campaign has to start running. So it definitely will be in the next few months, but I cannot pin down a release date yet. But it's almost ready, so it's definitely coming. Thank you so much for your questions. So next question is from Daniel Bayer. What are you doing now? Well, I'm recording an Q&R video. And don't forget, there will be another one next month. So by the time, send in your questions and yeah, maybe I pick yours again. Next question is from Mandy. Are those your natural curls? Yes, they are, and I will show you in the next video. So, somebody asked me, how do my natural curls look? And this is actually what happens when I have them wet right out of the shower. And I put some mousse in, and not much else. These are my natural curls. My natural hair color is actually blonde. So I'm a ginger in winter and a blonde in summer. I don't like that too much, so yeah, I dye my hair red and these are my curls. I hope you liked it. I got a question from Mark. Do you have a special someone in your life? And what is important in love? Yes, I have. Although I cannot talk too much about it, there's definitely somebody that is special for me. Yeah. But I won't reveal anything until I know for sure that it's something lasting. And what is important in love? I think mutual respect, communication, and that you feel emotional safe with that person. Of course, intimacy is amazing and has to be great, otherwise something can die. But I think the intimacy part is even more important than the physical part. Although I could not live without it. So yeah, if you feel emotional safe with somebody who understands you, you can laugh about the same things, I think that's worth everything. So yeah. Probably not the answer you guys expected from me, but underneath I'm a little romantic girl. Still hoping for the prince on the white horse. Bye. Thank you, Mark, for this question. And after that, I got a full list of questions from our stagehand on the Anne Chiara and Heaven Queen tour, Eddie. And there were 8, so this time I do 4, and the next time I do the others. So here we go. How many languages do you speak? Well, I speak Dutch and I speak English. I understand German and ich spreche das ein bisschen. I can also understand a little bit of French. Je ne parle pas français, but I understand it. I can understand Italian a little bit. I can understand Spanish a little bit, Russian even. Utki, ooh, it's like DuckTales. So yeah, and I'm learning more every time because I'm now addicted to Duolingo. It's my before bedtime mental soothing moment. So yeah, I enjoy that very much. So Eddie, the next one. What song made you discover metal? I think it was one of the first songs of the album Enter from Within Temptation. I think it even was the song Enter that I really loved. And when I was a young girl, because I lived in Veldhoven, and back then the airport was still Veldhoven Airport, it was where the original Dynamo Open Air was. And as a young girl, some suburbs were not built yet back then, so I was hanging outside my window and I could hear Metallica play not even 2 kilometers from my house. So, and I thought back then my babysitter was the most cool person in the world because she was handing out wristbands there. And I was like, when I grow up, I want to work for festivals and be on stage on festivals. And yeah, I think I still have the same dream. And a lot of that came true already, and I still have a long way to go. So, question number 3 from Eddie. How do you warm up before each show? Well, I have my... gonna take it. Ooh. So, my water bottles. This is to warm up your vocal cords. And then I have this one. These hydrate your vocal cords, and that is very important because you can drink as much as you want, but it doesn't absorb the fluid. So to stay hydrated in your throat, that thingy works. So the last question for Eddie, it is, if you could live in any country, which country would it be? I don't think that comes as a surprise that it would be Malta. It has my heart. I love the island. I love the people there. But I have to say I'm pretty happy with my own home. So it would be more like a summer house, or for actually during the winter, for when it's getting colder. That would be lovely to have a small apartment just on my favorite island. Yeah. But I have to say London would also do. England, because I was there last time and there was like this familiar vibe. The people that I met there, they were all lovely, and the goth scene is there very, very alive, unlike in the Netherlands. So that is one thing I really loved. But yeah, if I have to choose, definitely Malta. So this was the first Q&R of June 2026. And I want to thank everybody for sending in your questions. I like doing this, especially the part about which bands and projects I did, because I had to really look into that, because it's more. I didn't find everything, I think, but I got close. Yeah, join me the next time. Keep your eye on around the end of the month. I will post a new shout out to you guys from, hey, you can enter your questions again, and then I hope I get a lot of questions. Last but not least, I want to thank my loyal, amazing Patreons who helped me to keep on going with my modeling and with the band. So we have 2 Patreons, one for Heaven Queen Band and one for me as an artist personally. Oh, bless you, girl. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay, this was my kitty. Where was I? Oh yeah, I wanted to really thank my Patreons on Vero Official. And I'm gonna name them now. Of course, all the free members. And if you like to start and check it out, what my Patreon is about, become a free member. And then later, after the free trial, you can decide if you want to continue or not. But then we have the tier Patreons. And first of all, I want to thank Arima, my official Patreon. Thank you so much for being here for all these years already. Then Tom and also Bruno, because they have the all access Patreon tier and they have been there for a long time. So bless you guys for supporting me. It means a lot. Then we have our VIP Patreons, Harco and Alex. Thank you guys so much for your endless support. It means so much. And last but not least, the VIP XL Patreon, Andrew. Thank you. Really, you help me to be able to get new outfits for every photo shoot, and because this is how I create content for you guys. I have to invest, and because you guys stay my loyal Patreons, I can actually make it work. So thank you so much. And if you want a shout out the next time, you become a Patreon as well. Okay, with love, your Heaven Queen, Vero. Bye! So, you think it went well? So, this was a blooper video.